one of my great rugby heroes was a chap called Andy Ripley, who some of your older viewers might remember, an amazing number 8 forward for Roslyn Park, England and the British Lions. And I had the pleasure of playing against him when I was a student. And I remember he was a great ambassador for prostate cancer awareness and research.
Even at that age?
Well, not at that age, but his story was that after he retired from rugby, he got into rowing. He was a massive guy and a wonderful rower. So he used to row on the Thames. And one evening he came back into the changing room with his 8, and one of the guys they rowed with every week said, I need to tell you, I've been diagnosed with prostate cancer, and if there's something that the 7 of you need to do tomorrow, just go and get your PSA done. And they all said yes, and none of them did it. And a couple of years later, Ripley was diagnosed with advanced prostate cancer, from which he eventually died. But he was very brave, and in those years after his diagnosis, he went to enormous lengths to publicise it. And I was so sad when he died that I decided that I was going to have my PSA done. I had my first PSA done within months of his death. And a bit like Alan, I had it done. It's we might discuss the reluctance of my colleagues to offer it to patients. And then it was all normal, and then one day it just did that. And so we caught it early, and I went and had treatment. And as Alan indicated, I mean, it was 7 years ago now for me. There's various forms of treatment, surgical and non-surgical. I went down the surgical route. It depends very much on the biopsy findings, what the level is. I mean, we heard yesterday, Joe Biden's got an advanced cancer, what they call a Gleason 9. I was a Gleason 7. And you just kind of make the decision, based on your views, your biopsy, and what the treating team are telling you to do. But I mean, I feel very strongly that more men die from prostate cancer than women die from breast cancer.
Agree, yeah.
And breast cancer clearly has a great profile, and rightly so. Women need to go and get tested. There is an issue about PSA testing, which may come back to. But for me, it's a stupid thing for a man to die from.